Here are my 10 predictions for Star Wars The Last Jedi, aka shit I'm wrong about. Let's have some fun. This one seems pretty obvious considering real-life events, but Leia Organa, our fearless princess, our bold ass-kicker, will die. And if I had to guess, it will be in a moment of self-sacrifice in terms of maybe standing her ground at a base that is being bombarded and attacked, and maybe she decides to stay at the helm of command, facing certain death as the enemy draws near, but she's willing to sacrifice herself in order to keep the resistance forces organized as long as she can. Luke will betray Rey's trust at some point, telling her things that aren't true, telling her lies about why his newly formed Jedi Order failed and why the next generation of Jedi that he was training left him or turned on him. Luke will have ulterior motives with Rey, and perhaps try to use her powers for a different reason. She will find out about his lies and manipulative ways and try to escape. I'm guessing Luke put himself in exile because the truth that he learned, the secrets that he had, and the power that he wielded was too great even for himself, and he didn't trust himself with these powers and truths. A self-inflicted exile on an island where he could further meditate on what he's uncovered and try to control these powers and control himself. Luke will teach Rey some of the dark side arts without her even knowing. If you go into something without any knowledge of that something, and your goal is to learn, you're kind of at the mercy of your teacher. They could be feeding you false information or leading you down an incorrect path. Maybe Luke will teach Rey some crafty dark side secrets without Rey even knowing that they're from the dark side. The idea of the Jedi being guardians of peace and justice throughout the galaxy will cease to exist. The lines will be blurred. Things won't necessarily be as black and white. There will be a gray area. Maybe Luke understands the power of the dark side more, and how truly powerful it is. Maybe he wants to wield that power to defeat the First Order. Maybe he sees the benefit of fighting evil with evil, turning the idea of the do-gooder Jedi on its head, and perhaps giving us either a new faction or just throwing the idea of light and dark factions out the window altogether. The Knights of Ren were pupils of Luke Skywalker. They were students of Luke Skywalker, and when they grew too powerful and reckless, Luke said, "Enough of this shit," torched his own Jedi Academy in an act of self-sabotage, put R2-D2 in sleep mode, and went into hiding. Luke and Rey will confront Kylo Ren together. Luke at first will try to reason with Ren. When this fails, a three-way lightsaber fight will ensue, pitting Rey and Luke against Kylo Ren. Or maybe it'll be bigger than that. Maybe it'll be the Knights of Ren against Luke and Rey. That might be kind of neat. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud here. Now this is one that I do not like. I think it's goofy as hell, and it would create a shitload of plot holes. But I can kind of see them doing this. So Snoke has the Knights of Ren and Kylo under some sort of mass mind control, wielding their powers to his wishes, planting ideas, moving the chess pieces in his favor, utilizing their power for his own galactic domination. By the end of the film, I believe that the three main human characters from the original cast, Luke, Leia, and Han, will be completely wiped out from the saga, ending with Luke being cut down by Kylo Ren. Will he succumb to his fate as Obi-Wan did in A New Hope, or will he go down swinging like Qui-Gon Jinn? It could be a moment of, "I will not fight you." Who knows? But with nothing more than speculation and guesswork, I'd be willing to bet this is the last time that we will see Luke Skywalker. The First Order will win in the end. The second act of most three-part stories ends with our heroes being battered and beaten. They're at their lowest point. Some of our favorite characters have fallen. Numerous obstacles to overcome are still on the horizon. The enemy, the bad guys, often have the upper hand, and this is often designed to make the third part of the story more triumphant, where the impossible odds have been beaten and the towering hurdles have been conquered. And those are my stupid predictions, and honestly, I hope they're all wrong. From what we've heard from the actors, Rian Johnson is putting together a very unexpected story, with a lot of unexpected moments. I didn't do too bad with my Rogue One prediction video. I kinda hope I did horrible with this one. We'll see. HelloGreedo, out.